How do we grow businesses? How do we make them successful? How do we make them go from one size to a larger size? Yeah. Now, there are only three ways in which you can do that. You could charge more, or you can increase your profit margin. Yeah. So you can decrease your costs. That's one potential way. You can sell more stuff to more people. Yeah. Or the third way is you can sell more stuff to your existing customers. Yeah. So there's only really three ways, and we know the limitations. We forget these because we make everything so complicated for ourselves that we forget the basic logic of how we actually deliver. We monetize value. Yeah. So when you're going through your business model, I think most people don't focus on this idea of your monetization process, your monetization cycle or route. And what that means is that most of the time when I go into a company and I'm acting as a consultant to try and help them grow, trying to help them work out where they have further potential to get bigger, the one thing that you see is it starts with traffic. Most companies, you will notice that they're either not correctly utilizing their traffic, so they have a sales problem, or they have a marketing problem, in which they do not have a big enough base from which to funnel through to find customers. So straight off the bat, you look and you say, are these people talking to enough people? Are they engaging with enough people in order to actually trigger their sales? Most people, they don't bother doing a P&L. Yeah, they're just winging it. So they're just looking at their business saying, oh, well, I hope this works out and I hope we make enough money. Now, a lot of people, they're gearing their businesses, they're gearing themselves towards this notion, this idea that they're going to just have a hit. Yeah? I wouldn't tell anyone to build a business around the idea of having a hit, having sort of like a major breakthrough, like you're going to come up with a new record label and suddenly it's just going to burst and everyone's going to love it. I think there's too much competition now. I think there's too many people out there on social media doing the same thing to allow that to happen. So you have to start getting very, very clever with your conversion strategy. And if you look at anyone, particularly for online businesses, if you look for anyone, even someone who owns a restaurant or has a Forex trading platform online, for example, a company I've worked with for a few years now does this, what you will notice is that they have a very clear idea of what is the cost of their user acquisition. Or they might put it another way, they might say the cost of their real money customer. So they have a very, very clear understanding of what it takes, how many people they have to generate, the conversion rate, and how many people they need in order to trigger that growth in their business, in order to unlock the profit, to cover the costs, in order to grow the company. Yeah? So if you start with that as a framework, if you know that that's the initial starting point, you will understand the route to monetization.